Welcome, comrades. IceWOlfGem here, and today we're going to be continuing playing Syberia 3. Last episode, we have managed to reach the Valdenborg, whatever. And now we are here on a boat, getting ready to help the yokels to get... Whatever! We're just here to help these poor people who helped the winter ostriches migration, and now we are heading onward to fixing the boat. We have managed to fill it in with coal, but now we have to fill it in with water. Really? Oh, really? What the muck? Oh. Oh! That was easy. That took like what, 10 minutes? 10 seconds? Okay, let's just get going. Don't mind me fixing my hair. Talk to each other. Okay, now that's over with. Now we have to go over here. What's with the sudden lag? Over here. Into this strange little area. There we go. Up. Okay. And let there be water. That was anticlimactic. I was expecting something to happen. Well, now that's finished. Don't we have to put some of these things back? Well, that's done. What now? Well, the water is put in. Where the fuck did it go? It just disappeared. I thought it was me going to a cutscene.
I took care of the water, Captain. Everything went smoothly. Is everything okay?
No. The ignition key for the crystal. I can't find it anywhere. Without it, we can't even start.
Calm down.
Come on, just relax. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Good Lord. Now I remember. 20 years ago, when I got back from Baranor without the automatons, everybody was really very hard on me, you know.
Captain, I don't really see what you...
So I spent the whole night in the tavern. You should have seen the state I was in when I got back to the Bridge of the Crystal and... And then I threw the crystal's ignition key into the water. I swore I'd never set sail on the cursed waters of the lake again.
Well, great.
So that's it? The ignition key is lost forever?
Yeah. I'm afraid so.
Well...
I'm really sorry, Kate, but we're stuck. I've made a complete mess of everything again. Again.
No, wait. Is there a duplicate?
There has to be a duplicate for the key.
I don't know. At any rate, when Steiner finished building the crystal, he only actually gave me the one.
What about
I
Steiner's
saw a
model?
model of the crystal at Simon Steiner's. Is he the one who designed the ship?
Yes, of course.
Maybe he could be of some help then.
Maybe. Who knows?
Don't be so hard on yourself, Captain. I'll find a solution to the key problem.
If you say so.
Just focus on fixing some remaining parts of the ship. Back to Steiner's. Setting sail is a lot harder than it looks. So we have to go back all the way to Steiner's to find a model for the key. Well, I can understand how he feels. He doesn't want to run that ship again. It's actually makes sense. He doesn't want it to be a coward again, and doesn't want to fail people again, so he threw it in the water. Did you blame him? Next up, Steiner's. Oh boy. Let's just hope that Steiner did not leave already. Wish I was a fast travel on this thing. Well. To the left, to the left. Oh, Steiner! There we go, slowly heading. Oh, now it's you! Get the mug out of my face! Next up, Steiner's workshop. So many loading screens. Thank you.
Kate, how are the preparations with the captain coming along?
We're making progress, but actually we need some help from your grandfather. Is he here?
He just left for the clinic with the artificial leg he made for the Yuko guide, Kirk. I'm minding the shop until he gets back. Maybe I can help you with something?
Explain the
It
situation.
seems the captain has misplaced the ignition key for the crystal, and without it we won't be able to leave. So as it was your grandfather who designed the crystal, I figured he just might have a duplicate.
I have to admit, I don't see where you could get one of those. Apart from the model downstairs, I don't think he kept a lot of souvenirs of the time when he built the crystal.
Would you mind if I had a look?
Of course not. Here, take this. It'll let you look at the model close up.
Oh.
The model of the crystal is downstairs.
I know,
A
I saw.
prototype for the clinic aviary?
Aw, it's cute. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. So here's the model. Lights on. Okay.
Fantastic!
Use the crank. Ah.
Fantastic.
What's it say? Oh, hello. Incurring my airport during 2 years and 80 days of labor. At the end of the backwards, wise for simply. That made no sense at all. Whoa. How about 70? $90? Oh. There. 50. Not 70. 30. 10. 30. 50. Oh wait! What have anything to do with this? Okay. Okay, the priorities are 2 years and 98 days of labor. 6 meters long, that's true. Difficulty. So the first one was 30. 30 years from now. 30. Okay, so first one is 30. A atomic 80. 98. So 30 years. No, that's 50. That's 40. Whoops. Okay, this first. 60. I got it right. To be honest, I don't know if I'm having it right or wrong. What if it's rounding up to the nearest 10? So it would be 70. No, apparently that's not right either. $30. Someone got difficulties. Enterprise is always good to add certain skills that we had, and well, we need ours. You know how to think backwards. Okay, so 30 was the right one. So 30 was the first one. 98, 60 meters long. 80 atomic workers. So 30, 80, 60, and 98. So 30. $80. 60. And 90. What do you know?
An ignition key. But it looks far too small for the crystal.
Miniature ignition key. Key blank. We will make our own.
That's not right.
We'll make our own key. Well, what do you know? We could just make our own.
The duplication worked, but I get the impression it's not the right size.
Oh. Take a look at this. Okay. Observe. Well, this is 50%. Oh, I made a duplicate of a duplicate! Okay. Okay. So I managed to make a duplicate of a duplicate. Whoops. What if I made it 100%? 150? Oh, I forgot to close it. Okay, so let's try 150. Let's see it now. Is this the right size?
The duplication worked, but I get the impression it's not the right size.
What does it want from me?
So, Steiner had the time to finish the prosthesis. Perfect.
Let's take a look at this again. There has to be some more. There has to be more information of how to make it perfect. Wait a minute. What's back here?
Fantastic.
Never mind. Let's see. I made it to 150. That didn't work. I made a 151. I made a 51. How about 100? No, a little higher. There we go. Let's try 100. Okay, there we go. Is this the right
The
one?
duplication worked, but I get the impression it's not the right size.
Okay, before I waste any more, is there any way to tell what is the right size for the duplicate key? Is it on here? 60 meters long. 98 days. I have no idea how to tell if this is the right size or not. I legit don't. I tried 150, 150. Nah, I'll just have to make a bunch of them. Let's see, I tried 100, 150. I forgot to close that. Let me try. I tried both of those numbers, so let's try 200. Okay, time to try 200. Flip. Hopefully this will work now. Is this the right one?
It looks like it worked.
And we got the right one! Key of the crystal, finally! So it was 200. Woo, we did it! All that effort finally paid off.
Don't worry. As soon as Grandfather gets back here with Kirk, I'll tell them to join you straight away on the crystal.
Thank you, dear. Bye-bye! Well, great. There we go. No, I did not tell you to go up. Go down. Thank you, dear. Go forward. Get the muck away from me, creep. Okay, so we managed to make a duplicate key successfully after 5 tries. But I made a duplicate of the duplicate. I made 2 bigger duplicates, and I finally got the perfect duplicate. Well, in case you have trouble making more duplicates, we have 4 extra spares. In case one gets missing. Yeah. But that was actually rather impressive. That was really an impressive puzzle. Think backwards. Now that was indeed a good puzzle. Sorry, it does something. Girl, stop swaying. Stop swaying. Okay, back to the boat. We made the duplicate key. And now we can... I forgot that was there in front of me. Okay, now we can go and get ready to set sail. Okay, it's saved, which means we have made progress. Alright, up here, through here, through here, up here, Up here. Oh, Captain! Captain! I got the key! Yoo-hoo! Oh, he's gone. And let there be life.
Fantastic, Kate. I have to admit, you really know how to get things done.
Thank you, Captain. Are there any other preparations to carry out?
There's just one last problem to solve. The locks we need to use to get out onto the lake. They're shut by order of the town hall. You have to find some way to get them open.
What do you suggest?
The best thing to do is to ask Mayor Bulyakin for the authorization to reopen them. But just to give you fair warning, he's about as straight as a crooked waterspout, so you mind him. Or you could just get a hold of some explosives and then kaboom!
First, I'll try talking to the mayor. Thanks, Captain.
Where do we find the mayor
Watch
exactly?
out for Mayor Bulyakin.
But where do we find this Mayor Bulyakin? Ooh, I never did explore this area.
It looks like it needs repairs. Too bad.
So this was his room? Wow. Mayor Bulyakin. Where is he? Where on earth do we find Mayor Bulyakin? Could be anywhere in town. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the tavern and talk. Well, while he's fixing up the ship, I'll go find Mayor Bulyakin. Oh, Mayor Bulyakin! Mayor Bulyakin! Nope. How does anyone sleep in the cold? You gotta be a real polar bear if you gotta sleep in the snow. In the cold. Woof. Okay,
Sarah went on back to her grandfather's shop.
oh, that's right. But where did we find Mayor Bulyakin? I forgot about that. She went to the shop. Is it in the? Could it possibly be the right of the town? That makes a lot of sense now. I was reading a comment from from a subscriber about the Tower of I. I did not know that. Wow. I don't want to get into a lot of detail, but apparently they have to sacrifice themselves in order to save the world. Which you ask me, like, I was kind of expecting a different ending than that, but that's actually kind of sad. Wow. And they must have known the entire time. Wow. Okay. We never been down to this district, but that's from the past, now on to the future. I only watched that song once, so I have no idea what it was all about. Okay? So let's just try to find this mayor, please. I'm just not that bright. Excuse me.
Looking for cigars or some hooch? I'm even cheaper than the nomads.
For muck's sake, I'm out of here. Can anyone tell me where the mayor is? No. Back to looking. But yeah, I did not know that. I only heard the song once, so I wasn't able to figure it out. What the muck is this? The world? Protesters?
My dear friends, keep calm. Please, keep calm. I beg of you.
The shopkeepers are on strike for the first time in ages. That's not good business for anyone, if you want my opinion.
No, kick the Yukos out right now, or the strike will get worse!
I know just what you mean, my dear friends, and...
It's all words! We want action!
Listen, my dear friends, I'm ready to work with you.
Wow.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes? What now?
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Please forgive me for intruding like this without an appointment at all, but I'd just like to start up by saying thank you for your time. I know how precious it is.
You are completely forgiven, my dear lady. How can I help?
Well,
Do you think it would be possible to open the locks in the port?
I beg your pardon? Did you say the locks? What on earth for?
Tell him the truth.
I'm actually accompanying the Yukon tribe on their long journey right now, Mr. Mayor. I've asked Captain Obo if he would take us to the other side of the lake on the Crystal to now dusk.
Oh, Captain Obo, the Crystal, the Yukos. Do go on. Anyway, it would be very ungracious of me if I were to criticize you for removing that burden from our good town. Nonetheless, I'm afraid I must refuse your request, dear lady. The locks will remain closed until further notice. This decision came from above, you understand?
Stand up to your posterior.
I know you and the other people here would love to see the Yukos leave this region. And they will if you authorize the opening of the locks. So it's time to stop stalling, Mr. Mayor. Listen to your people and let the Crystal leave.
Who on earth do you think you are? I'm just following orders. Anyway, no foreigner, and an American at that, will lay down the law here.
Show him who's boss.
You're the mayor, and it's you and you alone who can decide what's right for Valsambur. So
Oh,
why not
Valsambur.
reassert your authority once and for all? Authorize the opening of the locks.
I could do it, of course. But it's complicated, understand?
How is it complicated? It can make you.
If you solve this problem, you'll become a kind of crusading hero to your voters. You'll earn the undying support of everyone in Valsambur. And your superiors won't be able to do anything to you.
Well, I have to admit, dear lady, that your arguments have convinced me. I am authorizing you to open the port locks so the Crystal can leave. Nonetheless, you should know that there is a technical problem that means the locks have to be opened manually. I imagine that such an inconvenience isn't likely to deter a woman as determined and resourceful as you.
Do you mean that?
Yes, as the local technician is absent, I'm afraid you'll have to delve into the murky waters yourself to open the locks.
Well...
Nonetheless, this should help you use the underwater mechanism.
But how am I supposed to dive?
That, dear lady, is your problem, I suppose. Do have an excellent day.
Well, great. Well, at least we got that. Let's take a look at it while we're... Let's take a look at this. Hello. Okay. How the fuck am I gonna dive? How in the living world am I gonna dive?
Mayor Boya King hasn't been up to handling the situation since the catastrophe. I've said it for years.
Okay, so, maybe... No, go back down! Back down! Back down! So maybe I can ask Captain Obo for help? Maybe he'll know what to do. I gotta admit, I did a very good job convincing him. But now I see the true problem. Next stop, Captain Obo. But to be honest, I did not know about that song. Literally like that. So thank you so much for giving me that information about the song. I was just guessing. Who the fuck is Zane? I'm reading my comments, and apparently I got a hello mate from a guy named Zane. Is this Zane from Atmel? Look here. I don't know what your business is, but hello to you too. I am in a wild mood right now. I'm just so lost with so many things. But I'm grateful that people have been telling me about the videos that I reacted in the past. To be honest, I literally forgotten all about that song of the Tower of I, to be honest. I even forgot to react to it, but, it's been, it was nagging in my mind after I reacted to it. I was really confused about what was it about. It was like, was it like that they sacrificed themselves for their greed, and the sorrow is like, it was just nagging in my mind, and I couldn't figure it out until finally I gave up because I'm literally lost for words. But then all of a sudden, someone actually told me what the story was all about. Thank you whoever told me this story, but apparently I just don't know what the story meant. I was just guessing from the back of my mind. I was just guessing. I was not actually being accurate. I was just stunned that they died in the end. I was literally stunned. I thought they actually got the powers, but I guess I was wrong. I need to talk to you for a second.
Well?
Oh, I did the right thing.
The mayor gave us authorization to open the locks, but I have to do it manually, by diving down into the port.
I can probably help. There should still be some old diving equipment you can use in that shed at the end of the seawall.
I've never gone diving. But if you think I'll be fine down there, I don't mind trying.
This has to stay between the two of us, Kate. There's something you need to know about the locks. They're also there to stop the lake monster from entering the port. Anyway, that's what I heard. But at this time of day, there's no risk. That spawn of hell sleeps all day.
Or so they thought. The diving suit.
Where's a suit I can use?
Meet me in the shed at the far end of the seawall. There should be something just about your size. I mean, near enough, anyway.
Opening the locks.
Underwater? How am I supposed to open the lock gates?
They're kept in place with some kind of steel locks. Just try and pull them out using their mechanism.
All right. There's nothing to it.
That's what they all say. And the lake monster?
Do you really believe there's a monster down there in that lake?
You know, 20 years ago, it really wasn't Paranor that I was afraid of. Not the deaths, the radiation. That's what people say, but the truth is that it was actually that damn monster that made me scoot away like a minnow. It was lurking around Paranor, drawn by the stench of the graves, probably. I saw its red eyes staring at me, Miss Walker. That's something you never forget. Meet me in the shed at the end of the seawall.
The shed at the end of the seawall. Oh, there. But if what he said is true. Wait, they walk on the ice that was frozen? That explains why they never encountered the sea monster until now. Are we gonna encounter it? So yeah, I literally forgot half of the videos I reacted to like a long time ago, but I did enjoy reacting to them. It just made me full of puzzles, and I just didn't figure out what the puzzles were till I needed help. And thank you all so much for helping me figure them out by literally sending me the comments. I tried to find the point of the story. Literally, I had tried. I was just so shocked from the video. I was like, what just happened? My mind just threw a blank, like I was confused. I thought it was full of betrayal, drama, down with the maiden. But I was right about one thing. I felt like the Messiah, the chosen Messiah, was a lie. Was an absolute lie. But when they showed the look on their faces in the screen, I thought it was like they were betraying her, like they were in there for their greed. But then the person who sent me the comment said, I'm not saying your name because just in case you're bashful. I felt like he said that because he said that it was like they knew that it was death, like the sorrow, like they knew it was a trap for death. And I was like, what? I thought they did it because of their greed. But then it all makes sense. They did it to prevent her from dying, and I'm like, wow. But then it just opened another theory. What if they knew all the time that the Tower of Ai was like that? And yet she was the only one who didn't. Like they try to find, like the kingdom's trying to find the one person that doesn't know anything about the sacrifice. But then again, that's just a theory. I don't know. My theories are not accurate. I try to make them not accurate. But thank you all so much for sending me the comments, telling me the truth about the stories. I am really grateful. We have young theorists here in this world, and I have some that is joining me. So if anyone who is actually interested in these theorists, let me know, and I'll be glad to. But then again, they probably just read the book about it. Maybe they watched someone else's reaction theory. Oh, brother. Okay, so here we are at the far end. Let's do this.
I opened the shed for you.
Oh,
All the diving equipment you'll need is in the shed there.
Thank you so much for being so kind. Before I die. Okay, so the diving equipment should be here. Seriously? There. Diving suit. The world is not a bikini! I can still mess around with them? Jeez. Oh, what the muck?
I need something that I can fill.
Oh! Oh, air tanks! Oh, those are for air tanks. Okay, it makes sense. Air tanks, air tanks. I'm gonna need that helmet. Diving helmet. Thank you very much. Okay, are there any
I have to get
tanks?
all the equipment together and get it ready before I change.
But where's the air? Aha! Anti-air bomb. Of course. Of course. Of a mucking course. Alright, here we go.
It isn't watertight enough to fill the bottles. It isn't watertight enough to fill the bottles.
Wait, what? Don't want to overdo it. How about now?
It isn't watertight enough to fill the bottles.
Well, I didn't want to overdo it. Wait, what's this? Oh, it does that together?
Nothing. I must have forgotten something. Nothing. I must have forgotten something.
Oh. I just guessed! Okay! Let's just hope let's just hope they don't explode. Okay, now we change, and down we go to the bottom of the ocean. Ooh, looking good, girl. Let's do this. Alright, down to the ocean we go. This is just downright disturbing. Oh, this is just downright creepy. Oh, I hate being underwater. Large cog. Oh, that's right. Observe. 1, 2. Cog size 5, size 3, size 7, size 2, 1. Chain. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Stacked wheel. Cog 3-0. According to this, the size 5, size 3, So size 3 goes here. Next cog. Size number 5. All's left is unchained. What's this? A square key. Yeah, all is missing is the chain. I was right. All is missing
Not a
is the
chance.
chain. Square key. The last piece that's missing is a chain.
I won't be able to open the locks while the bolts are activated.
Okay. But I'm looking for a chain. Where am I gonna find a chain? For something so disturbing, it could be so pretty. Checking the time. Okay, so this is the second one. I have to go out there? Maybe there's a chain nearby? Maybe that's why I have to open it? I'm not gonna venture too far, just in case. All I need is just a chain. That's the last thing I need. The ship must have some chains somewhere.
What on earth could have left these marks?
The sea creature. There. That's the last piece I need. I was right. Now that I got the chain, I can get the mug out of here. 'Cause I do not trust this. If what Obo said is true, we may be in trouble. far so good. Oh my god, that actually scared me. Oh my gosh.
I won't be able to open the locks while the bolts are activated.
I know. And now for the last piece. Here we go. We're getting a cutscene. Now we changed clothes. And now we are back.
Well done, Kate. I couldn't have done better myself.
Well, if everything's ready, I'll go and get the Yukels right away.
In the meantime, I'll go and make sure that everything's all set. By the time you come back here with the nomads, we'll just have to cast off.
Perfect. I'll see you later, Captain.
See, the text, it's a lot different with the code. It's a lot different than the actual, what she's actually saying. The clinic. Well, he's long gone, thank goodness. Wait, what the? What's going on?
The nomads are putting all of their junk away.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was gonna get worse. Oh! Now we just gotta go tell them that everything's all set and we can go. A lot more space now. Everything's ready. But if what Obo says is true, then we have to be careful. Man, managed to make a good amount of progress. Thank God. Anytime now.
Miss Kate Walker found another way for Yukos to cross Sacred Lake.
Yes, it's unbelievable. I found a boat that can take all of you and your herd, too. The captain, Captain Obo, is waiting for us at the port.
First, we all must wait Kirk, guide of Yukos, made like new with his new magic leg.
Simon Steiner, the Valsenburg clockmaker, finished Kirk's prosthesis and took it to the clinic. They're going to come down together and meet us on board the Crystal.
So Yukos make use of night to pick up entire camp. Much, much work for us tonight.
done! Great! Now we're really getting somewhere.
Uh-oh.
It's just a minor setback. As long as their spiritual guide is here, in our hands, the nomads are going nowhere.
I hope you know what you're doing, Olga Efimova. The rest of my men won't be arriving for another few hours. It'll be hard to keep those savages here without breaking heads. And I don't want to create a scandal here in Balsambor.
Don't worry, Colonel. If we do it my way, we won't need your army of mercenaries to solve the Yukul problem once and for all.
No.
My God, what on earth can they be doing? What are they doing?
Please calm down, Captain. Sarah promised to send Steiner and Kirk down as soon as they get there from the clinic. I'm sure they'll show up.
It doesn't matter if they turn up now or an hour from now. We were supposed to leave before nighttime. I'm warning you, there's no way I'm taking my ship out onto the lake just when it's the monster's mealtime.
Listen, if it makes you feel better, we can leave tomorrow at dawn. Until then, I'll go see how everyone is getting on. And you try and calm down a bit. Everything will be fine, Captain.
That would be smart. Okay.
Kate!
What's going
Sarah,
on?
is everything all right?
It's grandfather. He hasn't come back from the clinic.
What?
Maybe putting on Kirk's prosthesis took more time than he thought it would.
That's just what I thought too. But when I took the funicular to go look for him in the clinic, I saw everything up there has been closed up, and there are armed men in the lobby.
Maybe those are the soldiers with that colonel who's chasing us.
They're holding grandfather. I just know it. I have to go save him.
Young Takmoon is right. Miss Kate Walker must hurry and go back to clinic and save Kirk.
And grandfather, what will you do about him?
No
You
way,
call.
I won't leave anyone but...
Miss Kate Walker must not forget all the things that Yukuls did for her.
Remember, you owe grandfather a lot too.
Calm down, both of you. I'll bring them back, but I need the two of you to keep your heads.
Miss Kate Walker must take this. We'll need it up there.
What's that? And how can you know what I might need?
Spirits not just send really bad signs. Now, Miss Kate Walker must return back in clinic.
I'm off. In the meantime, tell the captain to be ready to leave. Too bad if it's dark out. If the colonel and his men are really up there, we'll need to leave the second I come back here with Kirk.
And the grandfather. Okay. Back to the clinic we go. And to think I thought I escaped there for now. Well, that just shows you how everything's not accurate. Well, they can't make this easy for me, so this gotta be tough. Onward to the clinic. The one place I was hoping to get away from. But I got to end this here, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. Want to see more videos of this on a daily basis? Subscribe to totally free. Share this video with your friends. Have a comment down below for other games I'm going to play. Or you should video check out some other videos you think you might like. And as always, I'll see you all in the next coming video.